How's everyone doing? This is going to be another What Movie Should I Watch vlog. I want you guys to choose 2 movies for me to watch out of the 8 that I picked out. And let me know what you're watching tonight as well. And I'll go ahead and give you a little tour right here of the collection. This is the horror Blu-ray section. And I'm very disorganized still. I've got stuff like everywhere. And then here are some of the other, there's Criterion DVDs down there, some TV sets, and then steelbooks, and Disney movies, digibooks, and Twilight Time, Eureka, and then Arrow, and some more Arrow, and then just more stacks of stuff all over the place. Very disorganized. And then in here, of course, are the rest of the bookcases, and I'm going to get 2 more bookcases because I definitely need them. And I still have a couple boxes filled with mostly DVDs. Got a bunch of horror DVDs still, and I still have a few more Blu-rays, some box sets especially that I have to put out, and then once I get the 2 more bookcases, I'll finally organize everything, and I'm gonna do a whole video once I do that, because I'm still trying to figure out how I want to organize it. Like, I know Criterion's gonna be separate, horror Blu-rays are gonna be separate, horror DVDs are gonna be separate, and there's gonna be certain things like that, but the rest I think I'm just gonna alphabetize and put together. But that's that, and there's my dog chilling right there. And there's my phone case right there. Shout out to Scream For Me Inc. or Entertainment. I can't remember, but they're on Instagram, Scream For Me. You can probably find them there. They do a lot of horror custom stuff. This is my horror custom case right here. John Carpenter's The Thing for my iPhone 6S. And here are the movies to choose from. The first 4 right here I got from Blu-rays for Everyone.com. I've mentioned it before, great site for collectors. And one thing that I like is if you don't want the digital copy, if you take that off, I think it's like a couple dollars less when you buy that, and that's great because I don't ever use the digital copies. So that's pretty cool. It's a great spot for getting slip covers and steelbooks too. Now the first 2 I've seen, the rest I have not seen, although I did see parts of this before, but it's been a while. First up was The Danish Girl with Alicia Vikander, who won for Best Supporting Actress. And she was the best part of the movie for me. I wasn't a huge fan of this movie when I first saw it, and I want to give this one another chance because there's been a bunch of movies that I've seen, and when initially I didn't really like it, and then I watched it again later and I appreciate it more, so I'm hoping that'll be the case now. And Eddie Redmayne always plays these kind of really eccentric characters. Again, Stephen Hawking, and here he's playing the Danish artist who becomes transgender. I think Lily was the name that he went with when he transformed into the girl. And Alicia Vikander is stunning. Oh, I will watch her in anything. And she was fantastic in Ex Machina as well. And next up is Room. Now, I did enjoy this one. Brie Larson, very stunning as well. And she was great in here too. And the young child actor, Jacob Tremblay, was fantastic. I think he should have actually gotten a nomination for his role. And Brie Larson definitely deserved of her Oscar as well. And William H. Macy in there was the father. I like that it had some kind of moments like that with the father when she comes home. And there are other aspects in here that I really appreciated, especially from the child's point of view. This is one I did enjoy, and I want to revisit it because it's been a while since I've seen it. Next up is The Night Before, which I haven't seen, and this typically doesn't look like a movie I would enjoy, just because I'm not a big Seth Rogen fan. I do like Joseph Gordon-Levitt a lot. Anthony Mackie seemed kind of out of place from the trailers. He seemed kind of stiff from what I saw, and just kind of playing off of them, really. And I guess this has extended scenes and more outrageous outtakes. The slipcover is super sweet, though, very foily, and interesting spine as well. I guess that kind of portrays into the movie right there. But it also has the girl from Workaholics and Idiot Sitter as well. I think she's absolutely hilarious. She was great in 22 Jump Street. I can't remember her name, but she reminds me so much of Zooey Deschanel. I don't know if Zooey Deschanel was busy doing another movie or what, but in the Mindy, she's from the Mindy Project, I think it was called, a TV show, and then The Office. And yeah, it looks like the typical stoner comedy, toilet humor kind of stuff. I'm not a big fan of these Seth Rogen vehicles, comedies, but I'm going to give it a fair chance. Who knows, maybe it'll surprise me. Next up is one that I know everybody has crapped on. I haven't seen it. I basically stayed away from it because of all the negative reviews. But I figured I'm going to give it a chance. It can't be as bad as the Roger Corman Fantastic Four. And I'm just going in with low expectations. I do enjoy the cast. Michael B. Jordan killed it in Creed. Miles Teller, very talented. Jamie Bell's been around for forever, very talented. And Kate Mara is pretty decent as well. And yeah, like I said, I'm just expecting it to be a popcorn entertainment comic book movie. Maybe it'll have some nice visuals. That's what I'm hoping for. But I'm going to give it a fair shot. I know everybody's just crapped on it, said, you know, one of the worst movies ever, blah, blah, blah. People just kind of go overboard and just like to crap on things and complain. I remember hearing so many people say negative things about certain movies and just blows my mind. I'm like, maybe you just haven't seen enough movies then if you think this movie is that bad or the worst movie ever or the worst movie of the year. I remember seeing just today somebody saying Green Inferno was the worst movie of the year. You've got to be kidding, man. Like, they're saying worst horror movie of the year, too. Eli Roth's Knock Knock was way worse than that. And I've seen dozens of low-budget horror movies that were a million times worse. And I personally enjoy the Green Inferno. I mean, it could have been better. I was expecting more gore. That was surprising. But overall, I think it was one of the better modern throwback cannibal movies. But that's just me personally. I digress. I kind of went off a little rant tangent, which is why I do a lot of editing, because I ramble a lot. Next up is Pray for Death with Arrow Video, Arrow US release. And Criterion Collection just announced that they're going to be releasing over in the UK, so that's really cool that both those companies are now making it possible for viewers from both sides of the pond now to enjoy their companies and their releases, so that's awesome. And I did see Sho Kosugi and Enter the Ninja. That was a long time ago, so looking forward to checking out Pray for Death. And Arrow Video, one of the best companies out there. Arrow Video and Criterion Collection are probably my two favorite companies releasing movies today. I also really love Scream Factory and Twilight Time as well. They're putting out a lot of movies that didn't have Blu-ray releases before, so that's awesome. Next up is a TV show from Dusk Till Dawn Season 2. I did enjoy Season 1. It's on the El Rey Network. And I'm looking forward to checking out Season 2. So that's a possibility. Let me know if anybody's seen any of these movies as well and TV show and what you think of them. Next up is 1984. I've seen parts of this a while ago. It has John Hurt, who I think is a really good actor. Basically, it's based on the George Orwell novel, dystopian novel, 1984. And I know this movie, you know, thinking on it now, just going over the concept of it, essentially, thought crimes and stuff like that, and just how Big Brother and all that. It definitely probably influenced the movie Equilibrium with Christian Bale. And I was just thinking about that just before I was shooting this video when I was trying to choose which movies to narrow it down for tonight. And I was thinking, I was like, you know, I've seen both of these. Like I said, I've seen bits and pieces of this before, and I've read the book when I was in like high school. So I was just thinking about that. Equilibrium is one I really enjoyed. But yeah, 1984. Next up is Call Girl of Cthulhu. I guess the H.P. Lovecraft adaptation. Looks like it's going to be cheesy horror goodness right here, and maybe we'll have some hot chicks in there. That's always a bonus. So, yeah, this is from Camp Motion Pictures. So I'm expecting some cheesy, low-budget stuff, but it can be entertaining as well. They have some decently... I've seen some good like kind of horror comedies from them, so there we go. Those are the 8 to choose from. So out of these 8... let me know what you think I should watch tonight to choose out of these. And if you see any of them, let me know what you think of them as well. And let me know what you're watching tonight. And Wrigley says he's going to take this one out and just rest it up while I'm watching these movies. But there you go. Let me know, again, which 2 movies I should watch and what you're watching tonight as well. And hope everybody's doing well. Take care.